US President Donald Trump had launched a sharp attack on Biden's push to bring Ukraine into the NATO alliance, accusing the previous administration of fueling the war. Moscow has welcomed Trump's remarks, viewing them as a validation of Russia's long-standing concerns.
For the first time, President Trump, during one of his first speeches criticizing the position of Biden's administration on the Ukrainian crisis, directly said that one of the main mistakes was pulling Ukraine into NATO, and that if Trump had been president for the previous 4 years, this would not have happened, and there would have been no conflict. This is the first time that a Western leader, not just a Western leader, but the leader of the United States, the leader of the entire Western world, has uttered these words, which we in general welcomed.
In January, Trump condemned Joe Biden for reversing Washington's stance on Ukraine's NATO membership, arguing that the shift had only escalated the crisis.
So, a big part of the problem was Russia for many, many years, long before Putin said you could never have NATO involved with Ukraine. Now, they've said that. That's been written in stone. And somewhere along the line, Biden said, no, they should be able to join NATO. Well, then Russia has somebody right on their doorstep, and I could understand their feeling about that. But there were a lot of mistakes made in that negotiation. And when I heard the way that Biden was negotiating, I said, you're going to end up in a war. And it turned out to be a very bad war. And it could escalate. That war could escalate to be much worse than it is right now.
They can never join NATO.
Well, my view is that it was always understood. In fact, I believe that they had a deal, and then Biden broke it. They had a deal which would have been a satisfactory deal to Ukraine and everybody else, but that Biden said, no, you have to be able to join NATO.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, addressing the issue on Wednesday, praised Trump's position as a significant acknowledgement of Moscow's concerns. He highlighted Trump's statements, saying that for the first time, a US leader had openly recognized that pushing Ukraine into NATO was a major misstep. He noted that Trump's stance signals a potential shift in Washington's willingness to discuss NATO's role in the conflict. The Kremlin has long viewed NATO's expansion toward its borders as a direct threat to Russia's security. With Trump echoing these concerns, Moscow sees a possible opening for future US policy adjustments that could reshape their ties.